Hello, everyone, and hello, Boredom. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everyone. I do apologize in advance if the audio is a little weird. I spent the last half an hour trying to troubleshoot it because, well, that sucks. Audio... No, I don't want to continue. I don't want to continue. Yeah, right. I feel like I've been doing nothing but troubleshooting today, like, at all. It's been quite annoying, really. Yeah, thanks to Zero Frames there for helping me trying to troubleshoot my VR avatar to try and get some toggles working, but those really didn't work.
130 has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
Hey, yeah, we got gift subs. Thank you for the end of the year gift subs there. Oh, by the way, we are 2 followers away from 1,000. That would be really awesome to get before the end of the year. So anyway, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I might have to, I might have to send it over to you. Zero was available when I, was thinking about asking. So, yeah, we couldn't figure it out, so I might send the thing over to you and kind of detail what we were doing.
And an orbital elevator was built as part of it.
This game probably has the most story out of, like, all the X games.
Surface to work.
Okay. This cutscene really doesn't want to load. I hope the gameplay loads better. Oh yeah, I am an absolute monstrous fan of Mega Man games, the X series in particular. I just don't know why this freaking intro scene is chugging along at 5 frames a second. Thank you, Gri. I do appreciate that. Again, hopefully the gameplay will be not a pain like this. I don't want to skip the cutscene because it's pretty much important to knowing how the story goes. Happy New Year, TiVo. I hope everyone's having a good day. Cones!
Hype train achieved. Release the codes.
I'm on I'm on what?
Puppy just subscribed.
Oh, thanks for the sub! Wow, we're getting a lot of gift
38
subs.
has gifted 5 subs to viewers.
In addition to, like, normal subs, too. That's awesome. Are cones food? If you think about it, candy corn is vaguely cone-shaped. The jury's out on whether or not candy corn is food, though. Oh, lots of Sigma! Oh, yeah, I guess ice cream cones do technically count. Those are 100% edible. Yep.
To protect ourselves from damage during the accident, we had to copy a sturdy Sigma body.
One of the first, if not the only... Did X8 come out before Command Mission? I think it came out after. Command Mission had okay voice acting. The voice acting in X8 is actually halfway decent. They picked the actors right, and the actors are doing their jobs well. The writing is not fantastic, but hey, you know, what can you expect? I think it's better than it had a lot of right to be.
I'm picking up Maverick readings near the Jacob facility. All hunters near Point Galapagos, please dispatch immediately.
Roger.
So, I think this is a little weird. So this place is called Noah's Park. So it's a religious reference, but it's also near the Galapagos, which is a reference to, Darwin's Galapagos Islands, with, evolution and stuff, which I feel is a little, contradictory?
I'd like to do some research on it, so
Got it. Okay, Axel, let's get going.
Do we get to pet the turtles? Shit, are there any turtles in this game? I'm not sure.
When you need Axel's help, call him in with a character change.
Oh, I got a bottle time to do. Good thing I kept that near me. Yeah, I can just watch. Oh, I don't think my avatar went too crazy on that, but usually it does. Usually the bottle in front of the face tracking will just decide, oh, hell no. And that pops up when I have to clear things, so.
Better watch out, X. I might just steal your spotlight.
You two be careful. I'll send Zero over later to give you a hand.
Why not send him over now? Why can we not have 3? Alright, first thing I gotta do. I just like having my dash on R. I play a lot better. So, X8, after X7's existence, decided, alright, fuck it, let's go back to the 2D, let's go back to the 2D. People hated the 3D, they're sending flaming bags of shit to us.
Axel, I've examined the data on that Maverick. Looks like it grabs its opponents and immobilizes them.
I mean, that's what I do with those claws.
By the enemy, call for a tag assist and help is on the way.
Yeah, and also, switching characters works way better in this game. Axel has some identity as more than just an X clone. He doesn't get a charge, but he does get auto rapid fire there, which is very useful against bosses without invulnerability frames. He still has his roll, he still has his hover, he still has his copy shot. They're just all a lot easier to use. Who gave me giant crab claws? I have a feeling that if someone does give me giant crab claws, it's they're not gonna enjoy what I do next to them.
I'd like to start analyzing it right away. Bring it to me as soon as you can.
I would definitely say get into the Mega Man games, absolutely, 100%. I love Mega Man games in general. I want to play so many of them. I'm hoping to, I mean, granted, I got a whole freaking year to do it, but I'm hoping, like, soon-ish next year. Alright, we'll change how the hover actually functions. It's, you gotta tap again while you're in the air, which makes more sense than just holding it when you jump, but it's just I need to get used to actually doing it. Yeah, even if they're plush crab claws, they're gonna regret it because they're gonna have a grumpy baby. Oh shit! Okay. Things can snowball rather quickly in X8. And retry trips suck, but we'll get into that later. And hello, Ferfante. Yeah, Luca, you're not missing out on a whole lot by not playing X7. It's the black sheep for a reason. Okay, come on, let's not take a whole fuck ton of damage again, please. Okay, good. That guy's down. That guy's down. How's my New Year's going? It's going fine. Just kind of like any other day. Azura still has to work today, so we're going to hold off on doing any sort of, like, you know, nice dinner or anything until tomorrow. I was able to... They're not great, but I was able to afford some halfway decent steaks at the supermarket yesterday, so, you know. I'll cook those up. Oh yeah, these rooms are new. They're just kind of enemy rooms, and they do enemy things.
Axel, pick up the pace. This is no time to slack off. You show up late.
Let me cook, yeah. Well, I mean, she's not gonna get home till like 7:30, I think, and even that would be early for her. She might not get home till like 8 or 8:30, and I don't really want to be cooking a steak dinner that late, you know?
Mavericks all by myself anyway.
That's the spirit. Let's move.
Help me out.
So Zero has a very short dash. And it's a little bit annoying. Oh, by the way, you can do this. It's called the double attack. I wish this had a little more depth to it, but it's definitely better than the literally nothing that we had from X7.
Snagged us out.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing to do with cheap cuts of steak.
Now take it and head back at it.
we got some... I don't know what the hell happened there. We got some ribeyes that I was able to find. I only spent like 25 on them, I think. That's not too bad. Yeah, there we go.
Zero, can you hear me?
Good old double jump.
My analysis is complete.
Yeah, I don't care about your... Alright, we'll just skip that. So Alien will actually give you decent tips in the intro stage here. Because some things mechanically have changed. Like, you'll notice a lot of enemies have guards now. And every character does have a guard breaker attack, but it varies from characters. It's X's full charge shot, Zero's third slash in a combo, or Axel's 8th bullet in a string of shots.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Zero. How you been holding up? Barely broke us away. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, except for, you know, those things probably piercing his chest or something.
X, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I ain't responding. Can you just... Oh, right, yeah, you gotta guard break him here. I'm so not used to that. That's something I gotta... So, there actually are collectibles here in this stage, but you'll be coming back for them. Yeah, you can revisit the intro stage. Come on, come on. No, come on. Come on. What the hell is up with my controls? I can't freaking... There we go. Jeez. And pretty much that just gets you a full heal. Oh, shit, I just remembered something I need to check for. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Limby!
That Maverick signal is getting
I'm not
pretty
getting the
close
audio
now.
notices on those. Yeah, hang. Ah, damn. Yeah, sorry, hang on just a moment. There's something I forgot that I need to check. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There we go. Yep, I forgot to turn passy time off. Yeah, I'm sorry there, Star Eevee. That was the thing where it's disabled because this this avatar does not have a pacifier yet.
Lucas Softail has gifted
Oh, that's a
viewers.
thing. But yay! We hit... Wait, we hit 100 subs? I thought we were gonna hit the follow. That's even better!
According to my analysis, the double attack should work best on this Maverick. When
Yeah,
you
that is a
use
lot of
full,
sandwiches.
Use the double attack.
That's awesome! Hi, Jake! Hope you're having a good New Year. I don't know if it's midnight for you yet. So now we actually get to fight this guy, and he'll die this time. Well, he'll try, anyway. 1 hour, 30 minutes for you. Yeah, you'll leave us all in the dust. Ouch. Yeah, that actually is kind of worth it to go and run behind him, even though you do take the damage. Yeah, Zero does significantly less on this guy. They also changed how iframes worked on these guys, too. Pretty much the strategy here is just guard break him, smack him with a charge shot, and when he gets low enough... Wrong button. When he gets low enough, hit the wrong button. No, you can do the double tack on him, and you'll see this unique variant of it, where it's used to finish off the boss, and normally, if that kills the boss, the other character will stick around. They don't do it in the intro, though. Happy New Year, Char Princess. Sorry, it's sometimes a little hard to juggle chat and gameplay, but yes, I am seeing your comments. All right, now please don't stutter. Oh, and hey, Con, how's it going?
X. File.
And Axel's just confused.
He used to be a Class A hunter, but now he's our sworn enemy.
All right, have fun whatever you're doing, Jake.
Maverick and a
Are
wanted
you at a
criminal.
party or whatever you're doing? Have fun
I'd
at
love
it.
to stay and play, boys, but I'm afraid I have too much work to do.
Day's going all right so far. I spent a lot of time trying to troubleshoot my VR model, but I've already kind of gone over that.
That's right. The orbital elevator.
Well, I hope family time is being enjoyable, because family time is not always enjoyable. So, usually in a party setting, they're
It begins now, X.
well, let's hope the
A
alcohol
new
is flowing.
world will be born.
Well, Fluffs, the thing with the pacifier is I made one. It's custom, and it's passable. I could probably have made a better one. But, and in sort of an answer to your question, Trevante, I'm more trying to get it to work for VR chat.
Orbital elevator.
I don't know what the deal is, but Vile kept talking
Really,
about
Jay? Your sister says you're not old enough. Not even 18? Yeah, try not even 18 months.
Oh,
Welcome back, Glimmer. Hope you had a nice shower. And yeah, thanks, Con. I've actually got a lot of people ask who were saying they can help me with the troubleshooting. Zero Frames was in here earlier. I don't know if they're still watching, but they were helping me. They were helping me do that, and we spent like a good hour on that, and unfortunately couldn't get anywhere. All right, cool. Glad to see you're still here. For this, I'm gonna have to come back here, so I'm just gonna play as 0-2. Oh, gotta hug a
let me
plush.
introduce your new navigators.
Nice to meet you, hunters. My name is Lair.
Hug the Vulpix. The Vulpix is soft. Despite only ever appearing in one game, these navigators stuck around as far as like fan art and whatnot.
My
They were
specialty
generally
is
pretty liked.
analyzing enemy abilities. I hope I can be of use.
Hi, I'm Pallet. I'm good at analyzing routes through stages.
I don't suppose
Hey,
I need
catching
to say
fire.
it, but I, Alia, will also assist in navigation. Before you head into battle, be sure to choose a navigator to assist you. Of course, if you're feeling confident, you can always choose to go it solo.
Yeah, so the single greatest thing to ever be, like, to ever happen to the navigator system is the ability to just turn it off. Now, granted, if you're actually struggling, the most useful of these three is Palette. Because Lair, like, her best thing as far as, like, boss strategies is to give you a vague hint of what that boss's weakness might be. And that's something that's very easy to trial and error. Alia's
I
kind
have
of the
just
same.
finished a job interview for a new position. I was asked, can you perform under pressure? I replied, I'm not sure, but I do an amazing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, I get it. So Palette will actually, like, help you in finding, oh, hey, there might be a secret here, and give you a hint on maybe how to find that secret, or at the very least, you know, like, where it is. I know what I'm doing, so navigation off for less interruptions. And a bottle time. Yeah, what kind of stuff would you like to add to your model, Jake?
ready.
Oh, I gotta pause because I cannot drink and run away from this guy at the same time. It is not happening. Thank you for the ball time, though. Yeah, so the gimmick of this stage is you gotta run away from this guy. Axel is actually kind of useful here, but I grabbed Zero instead, so whatever. Come on. And time to switch to Zero, I think. Whee! Zero's double jump really helps for mobility. As is kind of the standard, like, X starts out with the least amount of features, but gets more because armors. He is still probably, like, he's still a really powerful ranged character without it, though.
Your turn. Leave it to me.
Yeah, I have no idea why that thing won't work either. So I'll try and explain it the best I can. Cookies! I'll try and explain it the best I can when fighting this guy. Come on, there we go. And, like, so we're trying to get a toggle where my model will, toggle on and off, pacifier and some padding, you know, just, like, as the situation demands, so I can still be small and not be, you know, baby fur. And we got everything pretty much working, except for, like, the actual toggles. They just decided, no, we refuse to function, and we can't figure out why. Like, everything is set up as it should be, and, like, we've tested it in the debug, and they're toggling just fine, but no, they've just decided, fuck you, we will not. Okay, if I had a navigator on, they would tell me that that was a rare metal I just found, which is not currency. It is, in fact, a upgrade that can then be bought from the shop for currency. I don't care for how they did the system too much here, because everything relies on these metals, and everything, and I mean everything, is bought from the shop. Nothing drops from enemies or is found in the stages. You have to buy it in the shop. I am just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, be patient with this guy. He will... He is obviously invincible. Now, we also have these little interim chambers here where we can hopefully not die. There's actually some routing for like the casual game here where there are certain orders where there are like certain stages where these are really bad and really annoying and people don't like to do them. And so they kind of manipulate a secondary encounter to happen. I think it's on the 3rd stage. You'll get a mini-boss instead of whatever this was supposed to be. Ow! Okay, there we go. Now we're nice and healed. Alright, hon. You hadn't... No, it's too early for you to head off to work, but still hi. Yes, exactly! Free damage! Did we mention free damage? He just gets smacked by that. Yeah, so again, the major thing here is just fighting this guy with the damn crane and just kind of hoping that he falls into the line of attack. Got him. Sometimes he will just arbitrarily avoid it, and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Okay, yeah, good. He went down. He went down. Warning. Great, there's another in the background.
The minerals we mine here are essential to the development of space. What do you plan to do with these rare resources?
Even if I explained, I doubt a brainless maverick hunter like yourself could understand.
So there's actually a lot of kind of hidden lore, like not so much hidden, but you get a different conversation with these guys depending on your point in the game, so how many Mavericks you've beaten, and also what character you initiate the conversation with.
I'll bury you, old heap.
So there's actually a lot of dialogue that you can grab. So no two first playthroughs are gonna be exactly the same, and that's nice. I do like that. But it also means you really have sometimes. Wow, okay, that really hurt. Zero's not great to fight here. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can actually beat him with Zero. This is gonna be difficult, but I can. I think. Come on, Zero, I believe in you! Jerk. Ah! That hurt him. Okay, shit. Ow, that hurt. Don't call me stupid, stupid! Ah, there I go. There I go. Confirm that I... No, I do not, Jake. I don't. You're the one who eats them. So if you haven't figured it out by now, retry trips are our lives. And like I said, nothing drops from enemies and stages, aside from health and metals. And I guess weapon energy too, but yeah. Yeah, you give me that again. Love how they just let me charge up. It's like we're in Dragon Ball. Just let me reach full power. Yeah, Zero was actually doing a lot of damage to this guy. So maybe knock it off, and then Zero him?
Go for it! You get to me!
The way this game handles iframes is kind of interesting. Where, like, enemies don't really have true iframes most of the time. It's generally, certain attacks, or a certain amount of damage, rather, will trigger their iframes. And that amount of damage seems to, vary depending on exactly what attack you're using and what character. Like, I feel like X can do a little more damage before triggering them, as opposed to Zero or Axel. Yeah, more like I phases, exactly. In fact, every boss in this game does have an attack that makes them invincible, and then throws crayons at me! Anyway, yeah, so like every boss here does have an attack that makes them invincible while they're doing it. Some are definitely more annoying than others. Like, there's this one guy where literally their invincible thing is just they charge up, like, for a little bit of time, and then they do a big punch. And it's just like, okay, well, that's over with. Like, that took a second for you to do, whereas other fights take sometimes, like, 10. So, yeah. I will not eat the crayons! See, I believe that Jake eats every crayon that is thrown. Doesn't matter if they fall on the floor, Jake still wants them.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the laboratory. This is where you can save your progress and develop chips.
Oh, got a hug flash.
Welcome back. The rare metal you found has been made into a new chip.
There we go. Vulpix. Good Vulpix. Right? Yeah, we were just talking about if cones were edible. Also, Jake, I thought you were gonna go spend time with family.
Rare metals contain powerful properties that are perfect for chip making. If you manage to find a rare metal, be sure to bring it to the lab as soon as you can.
Well, what else? Where else am I going to bring it, pallets? Okay, so I can do a save. We'll do here. Doing a save is good. And then we can do chip development. So I got that thing that I picked up was double barrier for 0. So these are classified based on the characters, and again, a lot of them you have to actually like pick up. Some of these here will show up when you buy other things, whereas others will show up as you find rare metals. And there is a lot of stuff here. So, like, you know, this one here, Life Up. Care to guess what that is? It's heart tanks. Because heart tanks no longer exist.
The sun had gone. Then it dawned on me.
That was a thing. That was a thing that my face just did. Okay, you can delete a chip if you want to for whatever reason. It will not refund it though.
Darn!
Darn!
X, what's the matter? The mission's only just begun.
That's right. It's begun again. How long must this war go
Ah,
on?
there's something in my eye. Ah! That was also a weird face that my VTuber made.
Those Mavericks makes my trigger finger itch.
Axel!
No, Aelia. Axel's right. There's no time.
I think at this point I am the manager.
As we speak, Mavericks are causing havoc.
Yeah, kind of addressing X's little pacifist thing. Yeah, I want 0. Okay, so we actually really do want to go back to the intro stage here. Because there are collectibles here, and while I don't think we can get them all, we can get a very, 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 very important one. X cannot clear that jump, so you actually use 0. And 0, since they're not Axel and can do double jumps, can get up there and grab that was previously inaccessible. I'm really not a big fan of having to backtrack to stages.
I have a horse named Mayo. Mayonnaise.
God, no. I hate it. I hate it. There will never be any horse more majestic than Butt Stallion. And also, if you notice the red health that I get after being hit, that recovers if I switch to another character gradually over time. Also, hitting opponents does seem to help do that too. Right, one of the biggest gaming events of all time. The reveal of Butt Stallion. A literal diamond horse. Yeah, this block is gone.
X, I thought something like this.
Ah, yes, right, of course. Queen Butt Stallion.
First, I'll give you the neutral armor. You can power up this armor by adding parts to it. I have new parts with it. They're Buster Parts I.
See, this was a great idea as far as bridging the gap between having 2 armors and...
next to you could say fear your neighbor.
My eyes just did a thing. I love puns, but man, you guys do some crazy ones. So anyway, so you get the neutral armor, which you're able to just customize with a bunch of different parts, as a good way to bridge the gap between having 2 armors in a game and allowing you to actually, like, you know, just pick some up. And it was just a really cool idea, and I like the neutral armor a lot. Its design is not so much, but yeah. So yeah, these are the best, like one of the best arm parts in the entire series. Basically they just upgrade your charge to 1 more level. So I'm firing half charge shots with just my B press. It destroys normal enemies. And that also, like, so I don't care for using the laser much because it roots you in place, even though it is really cool. But that also means that my full charge shots get charged a lot quicker. And there's a quick charge head part that you can get later that basically lets you just rapid fire full charge shots if you combine it with this. It's amazing. See, they still count as full charge shots and they break guards, so they're fantastic. And let's see, I think if I go back here and I open that. Wall jumping is really weird in this game, though. Yep, so this is open now. And I think there's a reason I went to get Crystal Wall. Nope, not here? Okay. I thought there was a rare metal in here, but I guess not. Alright, so back to R&D lab. Because that was all that was really there for me to grab, I think. Okay, yeah, there's one more part, but I need another item to grab it. Let's see, I think next we want to go to... no, I want to save you for later. Hi, Amelia! Let's do this one. This one sucks. And because it sucks, we'll bring Axel along.
Here I come.
Gigavolt Mana War. Ready.
So, get ready to love this stage. It's just a bike section. Where you do this. You just shoot him down, and that's the entire thing. This right here is the entire stage. It can be completed either super quickly, if you're good at it, or can take ages. Ah! I am doing fine. Just having a... come on. Just having a decent New Year's, getting rid of this guy here. Unlike another bike section in another stage, there is no difference between what character you were using here. X does the exact same thing as Axel, Axel does the exact same thing as Zero, etc. The only difference between characters here is that their health and their weapon energy carries over. And so if you have a character that has more weapon energy than others, you'll want to bring them, because that's your boost gauge. But that's, like, literally it. Oh yeah, did this not get annoying enough? So now we're doing another lap, and if we don't beat him on this lap, guess what we get to do again? Yeah, he heals and he starts all the way over. So you really want to make sure that you grab him. He's almost there, he's almost there, he's almost there! I think I can kill him, I think I can kill him, I think I can kill him! Oh shit, Axel needs to rest. Yeah, if you get hit during that... Yes, I got him! I got him. Yeah, sorry about that, Glimmer. There's a reason that no one likes this stage.
Warning. Warning.
Like, this guy is almost as bad as frickin', oh god, what's his name? The burn to the ground guy in X7. He's almost that bad.
The city will be destroyed. Has the change to Maverick even caused the loss of his speech capability?
I know Maverick.
Guy's voice is just so annoying here, too.
I'm X.
Oh yeah, also thankfully, like seriously, thank fuck, there is no collectible in here. Like not a single one. Yeah, so X just got really powerful because now he can just spam those full charge shots out. And we only have one piece of his armor, so yeah. Oof, I almost fell off and that would have sucked. Ah, that also would have sucked. Nope. Okay, we're gonna try and... I was gonna try and heal him, but that didn't work. Well, Axel, you took a bullet for me, and that's all I can really ask of your character. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, I got him. 2 minutes? 2 minutes to what, Jake? I'll see. That worries me. You're gonna go to the story and get candy? I didn't know stories could give you candy. Right, 2 minutes till we all need our nose plugs.
You got through that stage as if it were your own backyard.
Oh god, if that was my backyard, I would frickin'... Well, there's no way I'd be letting the dog out, that's for sure. Definitely save after doing that one. 2 minutes till Crayon Rain. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. That feels like a Jake thing. What kind of candy should you get? I mean, that really depends on the kind you like. Like, if you're a big chocolate fan, get chocolate. Oh god, what sounds good? Like, I have, you know, I now want gummy bears. I like gummy bears.
Thanks.
Well, Zero's oblivious as hell.
Already? I'm Pallet. This here is Lair. We're the new navigators here. Don't forget about us.
I will keep you off of the entire game.
Lair wanted to talk to you and waited here the whole time for your return. Right, Lair?
And you realize you're screwing up my face tracking, right? You can't do that when I'm using the VTuber, hon.
Sorry. Anyway, what is it, Lair?
I did some research, but I'm unable to determine Lumine's location.
Did that really warrant a
anyway,
report?
That's all.
Well, no matter what the Mavericks are up to, looks like I'll have to stop them.
Yeah, Lair's got a crush on you, Zero. If that wasn't clear. Just ignore the crayons being tossed at my head. Actually starting to develop a mild headache. Okay, so let's see. Third stage, generally want to go here to Primrose, as it's a really annoying stage, or rather, really annoying, like, intersection of the stage. I think I need Axel? I think.
Here I come.
And I got a bottle time and a plush hug. Let's do the plush hug. Oh! Yes, I get the hug. Now, where's my bottle? Ah, that's nice. That's very nice. And let's just clear those. I don't need no stinking navigation.
Gravity Antonian.
Doo-doo.
Ready.
I did not, Jake. Oh, now I guess it's time to interrupt it again, because we gotta stretch. That's good. That's a good stretch. That's a very good stretch. Thank you. Yeah, you just see how this just shreds normal enemies. Why did I expect something more to happen there? Damn, I wanted Axel to copy one of those guys. So again, Axel really does have their uses because they can shoot diagonally and whatnot as well. And so for situations like that, it's very, very useful. And they do shred things without iframes. Hello, Speedy! Watch this, I love this. Boom! Ah, damn it, come on. There we go. That's better. Here! Aw, I'm glad you consider that a good way to spend some time there, Prisma. I do also hope everyone enjoyed the New Year's picture that I put out. I'm very happy with how the background and the lighting came out on that one. And squish. This one's also fun. This is definitely one of the better stages in X8. Just because of the fun gravity flipping and all that stuff. One of the better designed ones. And up, down you go. Oh, come on. I think I need 0 for... Do I need 0 for this? I almost got that as Axel. Yes, I got on here as Axel. Cool. Shit gets really cryptic because sometimes it's just like, oh, hey, stand in this one location and use a charged crystal wall on it and you'll pull up an item. That's really annoying.
Where have you taken Lumine? Do you plan to hit
He just completely destroyed what would have otherwise been a horrible a horrible chamber. How vile.
Reunited after all, don't worry. The orb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip your crap and beat your ass. Hey, talking is hard, okay? English is hard even when you're not super little. Okay? Okay? Oh no, he's down. I forget exactly how to do it, but there's like a specific chain of events that you can do to get like an extra vial fight in your stage fights. And doing that is required for a Steam achievement. I do not remember how to do it and will not be doing it. Oh, I'm sure there are harder languages. I'm just, you know, also saying that English is definitely hard. Okay, I think that's enough. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, you can kind of see where my goal is there. I don't have chips left to grab it with. But I absolutely need to, or else I'm just gonna have to come back to the stage for it. Yeah, there we go. I actually didn't even need to do that. Okay, head parts I. I think this is actually the one I needed to get the thing on in the intro stage. I might need the legs, too.
I hope this is the...
Okay, and then you can just turn this. And jump on down. Okay, now we actually do this the intended exit, which is here. That was easy. So yeah, the head parts are generally either like really underwhelming or super overpowered, and this one falls kind of in the middle. Like, it's still underwhelming, but not... Well, actually, no, this falls under underwhelming or completely useless. Like, instead of completely useless, like some other ones. Because some other ones really fall under the, wow, we're fucking worthless category. I probably shouldn't have done that. There was probably still more shit that I could do there. Whatever, I'm trying to keep my backtracking to a minimum here. I will not be going for 100%, by the way. Because 100% in X8 is kind of a pain. Just with the amount of items that you need to be able to grab. I need to know, like, exactly what this does, and it's just, it's so annoying.
Incredible scientist? Who are you to say such things? I don't pursue my research just to earn praise from the likes of you.
Have you gone Maverick as well?
Maverick? Once again, you attach labels to me. What arrogance. At any rate, if you choose to stand in my way, I'll destroy you.
Charging a bit too much. Alright, let's see. Wow, you didn't even let me get it off. Just canceled my attack straight out. Yeah, the issue with the laser here is that it's technically a multi-hit. And that's kind of a difficult thing against bosses. And again, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage and just kind of gets you, because it freezes you in place, it's really a pain. I don't think I have his weakness. Unfortunately, I actually probably should have brought Zero because of this. His black hole there is such a pain. Oh yeah, if you get stuck, you can free your teammate. Let's see, are you? No, you are not weak enough to be killed by this, but it should still do a significant amount of damage. Also, hi Sheldon. Oh, he was literally... Oh, because he hadn't done his finisher attack. So yeah, until they do their finisher attack where they're invincible and whatnot, they actually cannot be killed. They can be killed as soon as it ends, but they will always survive no matter what with 1 HP until they have done their big finisher desperation attack. Actually, let me kind of rephrase what I said earlier about the 100% thing. It's more annoying to get the medals required to buy all the items that you find than it is to find the items, because you have to do a lot of medal grinding. In the original, there was a glitch you could do that would give you maximum medals, but that is sadly not present in the X Legacy Collection, which is what I'm playing. Chip dev, what's new? Weapon bottle, don't need that. That's just a weapon tank. I do want to grab... So you can buy sub-tanks here too. I just need to actually find some. Absolutely want to have the retry chips, because it's just like if I get my ass kicked, I don't want to be sent back to start. X actually doesn't really even need any weapon. I'll take a little weapon up on X, but no one else needs any. And Axel can't afford any of these. Jeez. Okay. I'm giving Axel the raw end of the deal here.
That's the third one, but we still don't know what the Mavericks are up to.
Yeah, Cake, this is a,
Exactly why the new generation Reploids
I find most people generally will, check out of the X series on, 5 or 6, just because of how badly those went, and especially with X7 going, like, even worse. X8 is largely ignored.
Yeah, I'm a new generation prototype, and I can confirm that. I'm immune myself.
But if Axel's a prototype, then that means he could go Maverick too. But maybe since he's a prototype, he'll be okay. Let's analyze his data to be sure.
What? Hey, I'm no Maverick. Heck, I'm a Maverick hunter.
Is getting your data analyzed for Reploids, like, the same as, like, telling them, okay, strip naked, we're gonna give you a physical? I mean, that's kind of what it feels like. Okay, I know this guy has... I'm trying to think who has the parts for the Icarus armor. I'm trying to remember what you have. I know you've got... Yeah, sure, we'll do the sunflower. Remember when these guys used to be based off animals and not plants? Yeah. Who do I want to... I'll bring Zero. I'll bring Zero. Yellows are good. They're lemon flavored. Blues are still the best, flavor of anything, though.
Ready.
That's not an admission of eating crayons, by the way. Oh, what's up, Zero? Yay! Cone Rain! There are only edible crayons because there are kids who will eat anything. Just because they hit my mouth doesn't mean I'm eating them. They have to actually go in and, like, down my throat, and that hasn't happened, so... False claims, Jake. False claims. There, got 100 of those guys. So this stage is a collection of little trials that you have to score on, and yeah. The better you do, the more difficult the future trials become, and the I'm just gonna double attack this guy.
Let's do it.
And the more it just kind of you do get better rewards at the end if you manage to keep a high score. And that does include some medals, some rare medals. I think there's a sub-tank, too. I don't know what the criteria is for getting it, but unfortunately, like, there's not a way to go through all of this and get everything in one go. This is why I brought Zero along, because he's good against the single targets like that, while X is good against multiple targets. X can also be good against the single targets here, though, because of fuck. Yeah, so if you die, you're, yeah, dying not good. Alright, well, that's fine, whatever. I probably should have kept on Zero here, because he's got more mobility, and he's generally able to hit these guys at better angles. Yeah, that one fuck-up dropped me all the way down to bottom rank.
Go for it!
Okay, let's see. Buster Parts H. Okay, so these weren't the ones I wanted. Whatever. I honestly kind of hate stepping into this capsule because now I have to get rid of the parts that I have equipped. And Buster Parts H are not even anywhere close to as good as Buster Parts I. H only gives you a 3-way charge shot. That's it. It's just a spread shot. It doesn't do more damage. It just covers a little bit more area, and that's not good. It's very underwhelming. Zero is also good at that guy, like if you're having trouble aiming your shots once he gets really small. Ah! Yeah, X says what I'm thinking. No! Okay, there we go. Zero got me through it.
Go for it!
Alright, you don't have the... Alright, well, you died pretty quick. Yeah, I imagine that's rather confusing there, Zero. And now if this Zero would just stop... I don't even know what the heck he was doing. Let's see in there. He has another thing down here. I seem to recall something, like, really cryptic. Like, really weird. Where, like, right on top of this one, you could crystal wall and pull out something else. Nope, okay, am I thinking of something else? Okay, I might be thinking of something else. God, just the freaking distance that you get here when you're jumping off the walls. It's insane. This place is also definitely air dash training grounds because you really need it to get through here. X8 being the first game in the series, I think, that actually allows every character to air dash by default. It was either X8 or X7, I don't remember which. But it's kind of about frickin' time. Come on. Will you just die, please? There we go, got him. I kind of forgot that I had that, had this one, right? Kosei. I remember the name because Zero says it all the frickin' time, and it's still really cool. So yeah, I didn't get the, I didn't get a rare medal there, but whatever. If you do really well, you also get to fight Cutman from the original Mega Man here, which is just kind of a little Easter egg. He used to spawn if you had, I think it was the Mega Man Anniversary Collection save data on a memory card in your PS2 system, because this was originally a PS2 game. Obviously, that's not really possible in the X collection, so I think they just check and see how well you did, and then decide, oh yeah, you get to fight Cutman.
Oh, man. He's gone off the deep end.
No. We may not be the good guys, but we're no monsters. Why don't you see?
Whose bright idea was it to base a robot off of a sunflower and make... Who anthropomorphized a sunflower? I legitimately want to know. Aliens? Aliens furry to Sunflower? Ouch. Yeah, that charge shot's just not worth a damn. I'm switching so I can get, Zero some health. That Zero can just kind of hit through solid objects like this is awesome. Ah, damn. I like that when you miss with the double attack, it doesn't actually consume anything. So that's really helpful. How am I cheating? Jake, on what planet am I cheating? Hitting through the floor. No, I'm not cheating. The game is designed that way. I have awoken something in your memory. What have I awoken? And should I be afraid? Okay, so it looks like something else for Zero.
That looked like a hard fight, but there was never any doubt.
The X collection for PX2, that really doesn't narrow it down because like there's a lot of there's a lot of games on that one. There's 6 games in that one, so yeah. But from what you were telling me yesterday, I think yeah, it sounded like X1 was the one that you had remembered playing. But I'm glad that I could help you remember that one. Okay, Chipped Zero should have some iron knuckles that I can give him. Are you heading off?
Yep.
Alright, have a good day at work, then.
I'm gonna stop by the gas station and grab a snack on my break.
Oh, okay. What, do we not have enough snacks here?
No.
Are you being serious, or?
I'm being serious.
Okay, alright, fair enough, fair enough.
I can eat real quick.
Yeah, alright, fine. I mean, we got like an apple and a banana up there, but yeah, whatever. You want to grab something. Oh, hello! Welcome in, Avatar!
Avatar Song just subscribed. Look at the cute little Fang Ebijin or have my Bezos bucks.
With the emote translated to text in there, that sounded really weird. But yeah, Prime subs are still subs. We take those. Yes, there was Jingle. There was Doggo. Oh, wait, I actually just remembered something. I'll be right back. I think there might be donuts upstairs. So I'm just gonna take a very short break. I am disappointed. Not only were there not donuts, the donut shop closed down. Like, there are not any more of those donuts at all. It was like a little local shop. I think it was called Dolly's Donuts, and they had good shit, and they like sold alcohol too, and that's rare for the state. And apparently they closed down, which is why no donuts were brought home as promised. That makes sad.
I've completed the analysis of the Maverick data accumulated so far.
What about a cupcake with crayon?
Viruses is their copy chip. The copy chip can actually change a Reploid's DNA.
Did you examine my data?
So how exactly do robots have DNA?
Yes, I compared your data to the copy chips in new generation Reploids. I found something very interesting.
Sigma?
The data embedded in the copy chips closely resembles that of Sigma. I'm not exactly sure what this means, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't worry me.
How did it take people this long to figure this out? Like, a major advancement in technology happens and no one like checks this and sees, hey, you know this big world-ending motherfucker? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't use his DNA for this. No, Neo, they're not cyborgs. They're like 100% mechanical. They're just, Reploids are literally just robots with true autonomous free will. So I guess I'm going here. Great. Well, yeah, let's go to another stage. That's kind of a pain in the ass. First we switch the Buster back. And we do want Axel for this stage. Wait, Glimmer has chocolate keys?
Ready.
Do they open the gates to Chalkholla? They better. Oh, yeah, the good Buster again. Yeah, so this stage is a auto-scroller vertically for, like, most of it! Okay, good. That was really close. That was really fucking close. Unfortunately, like, you'll start to notice a pattern when I'm talking about stages from X8. And that pattern is generally, well, this stage is annoying because so-and-so, or this gimmick, like, all the stages in X8 are very gimmicky. And sometimes those gimmicks are, okay, this is fine, this is passable, and sometimes those gimmicks are, Jesus fucking Christ, let this end. And unfortunately, it's often the ones that are like, okay, yeah, this is fine, are... I think Troya Base, the one that we were just at, is generally fine. I love that. Okay, Axel gets different guns, but this guy just will not die, so we just skip past him. There we go. Down you go. Anyway, but yeah, like... the only, like, good gimmick stage would be Primrose with its gravity slipping. And just because that's still, like, standard gameplay just with, hey, gravity. Let's see, I think... Honestly, this would have been an excellent game to have a head parts that revealed locations. Or just, like, anything else that, like, hey, there's a secret here. Because, again, some of these secrets are, like, really cryptic. And I do want to have Axel at the ready. There's something down here that only Zero can get to, but I do not want to replay this stage, so I'm not going to. So I get the more complicated thing with Axel. I can't actually even get the thing with Zero right now because I need a hammer. Like this platform here, Zero can break it, but he needs a special hammer that I don't have. So we're not doing that. Ah! Damn. Yeah, spikes suck.
Ready.
Best advice I can give through this section is don't lose your patience. Ow. Also, iframes are your friend. Let's see, what is down there, actually? Can I... Yeah, I'll need to come back anyway. Ah! Ice traps! Ice traps! Why does everything have ice traps? Okay, so that thing I just picked up there was because I killed that guy with Axel's copy shot. And it will allow Axel to transform into that guy that I killed. And the place to actually use that is like way the fuck the top of this shaft, so... Oh, thank God, yeah. So I need to climb all the way back up, and then back down again, which is annoying. Okay, foot parts H. Oh, right, I remember where the armor parts that I'm looking for are. They're in that one stage, they're in the stage that I did first. I just needed a weapon from this stage in order to do it. Okay, yeah, I remember. Why did I forget that? Why did I forget that there were spikes there? Alright, whatever. This is the fastest way back up here anyway. I'm actually rather interested in a X8 100% speedrun category. I feel like that would be pain. Like, just pain incarnate. Okay, come on. I'm trying to figure out even how to work this guy. Yes! Okay, I'm in here. If that's the frickin' hammer, I'm gonna be even more kind of ticked off about how things work here. Okay, good, but I don't need that guy again. I think it generally is a cool idea to like be able to transform into your enemies and use their abilities to get stuff and make things easier for you. Just the issue with it is just not super well implemented because there are very rarely enemies that are worth copying unless you're basically forced to do so. And they're just so... because they're also freaking limited. And in X7 especially, Axel's copy shot was a complete nightmare to use. It's better here, like, substantially, but it's still not great. Ah, we got Vile again.
What in the world as you know it? Mayhem, doom, and destruction.
Yeah, he is chaos, whatever. Alright, Jake. I honestly kind of figured you were going to go do that a while ago, so, I mean, you don't need to put things off for my sake. Though I do get not wanting to spend a whole lot of time with family. God damn, this guy's being such a dick. And then he's dead, of course. Of course. Yeah, happy almost New Year, Jake. I'd say I send you a thing when it becomes New Year for you, but I will most likely still be streaming and won't notice, so... Why fight enemies when you can just jump over them? Why did I do that? That was really dumb. That was really dumb of me. I shouldn't have done that. That was entirely my fault. Fuck. Could have just freaking hovered, but no. Axel's laser gun here is generally a pretty good weapon. I do think X8 made some fantastic improvements on Axel as a character, both in playstyle and in, like, actual, like, not making him insufferable. I think he still needs more character other than, I'm the new guy. But his playstyle is definitely a lot more evolved here. Oh shit, he just got crushed. Okay, we're at the boss though. We're at the boss. Happy New Year's, Alv! Yeah, this guy's really mad and making an awful racket. Stop that. my lip syncing didn't know what to do with that.
Sigma controlling you? My master. He will have his revenge for all the Reploids whose broken bodies.
And that's definitely a yes.
What does he plan to do? You know, he's just using you, nothing more. Using me? If that's the price I have to pay to bring about the new world, so be it!
A bak bak bak, a bak bak bak, a bak bak bak, a bak a bak bak bak. Okay, Axel's still dead. Yeah, this guy gets armor as well and is rather annoying. I think this is also a good point to bring up. Like, when I play these games, I really like to use special weapons a lot. X8 is one of the games where I just do not use special weapons unless I have to. They're just not fun to use. They're all very underwhelming. I think it's a combination of that and also just the fact that, like, X gets so many better abilities here. Like, yeah, I'll use Zero's techniques and Axel's different guns, but X just gets the short end of the stick, because even though he can charge the weapons, they're just not all that useful. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Whatever. This is why I buy retry chips. Can we not go through this again, though? Please! You good? Yes, yes, Baka.
Burn Rooster!
Yeah, I do not like the loud noise there. I also, like, that's one of the reasons, again, I don't like to use this, the laser too much. Just because of how small the hitbox actually is on it. Okay, now we can switch back to X. And back from the story store, yay! Sour stuff is great. God, yeah, this guy is just such a pain. Oh, I still have you? Yeah, this is one of those very underwhelming attacks. And thank you very much for the follow, Rusty Raccoon. Indeed, let's work together. One more follow until we hit 1,000 followers. Let's see if we can make it happen. Also, hooray! You got enough sour for the whole class. Yeah, welcome in, Rusty. Yeah, so as if this stage wasn't annoying enough already, now we have to do a climb. We went down, now we gotta go back up. Yes, you can die here, and it can make you have to replay the entire stage. Oh, we got another follow! Thank you, Dizzy! You are follower number 1,000! I'm super glad we could get that done. Super glad we could hit that before the new year. That's an awesome goal. I'll have to think of some more long-term goals for the channel. Because honestly, the goals that I set, I really didn't think I was going to be able to reach. But hey, you guys proved me wrong. I love it when you do that. God, see, this has gone on for just, like, way too long at this point. You could cut this section in half, and it would still suck, but it would be considerably better. What am I going to do to celebrate 1,000 follows? Probably the same thing I was going to do to celebrate New Year's. We got stuff for some mimosas. We got some champagne. We got some orange juice. I'm gonna have some fun. Yeah, so there's one more item there, and I will not be getting it because I do not want to go back there. Let's see. Did Zero get a new weapon? Right, yeah. What weapon was it? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, you fucking... I was right. This is the hammer. This is the hammer that allows Zero to break that block. So you have to get it there first. Yeah, the backtracking in X8 is really annoying. Give me my retry chips. I would love to find a sub-tank. You know, let's get a Prickle Barrier and a Spare Energy, which is essentially just a, hey, you died, so let's... I can get a weapon tank, but not a sub-tank, of course. Alright, and we'll do Hyper AT, which just fills my combo gauge faster.
Sigma. I've suspected as much ever since Files showed up.
Everyone should expect Sigma, should suspect him from the very beginning of anything ever happening here, because they are the only one that does anything evil in this series. Some guy robs a gas station, I guarantee you Sigma had something to do with it. Also, thank you for the gift subs, Ori!
There are some dark forces at work behind
Everyone
the
make
scenes
sure to
here.
thank Ori for the
I'll
gift
continue my
subs.
analysis.
They are very generous with those.
I hope you uncover something. By the way, I noticed a Reploid copying Sigma's body back at the orbital elevator.
Man, you're taking a while to tell us that information, X.
Could that be connected in some way to them going Maverick?
Oh, damn it, hang on. Hang on, I'm being disturbed. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Just someone came down wanting to do laundry, and the washing machine is a bastard and makes an ungodly racket. And, yeah, no, not while I'm streaming. So I asked them to wait since they just needed to do some... They just needed to do, like, one load. I can wait a little bit.
You fought Sigma bodies before, so
Sadly, Hawkeye sure is at work.
I suppose all I can do now is continue taking care of the Mavericks and collecting data.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to... because I don't want to keep her waiting too long. But I need to get some of this stuff done. Let's see, I don't need Axel for anything, so we go to 0. So I am absolutely not.
Ready.
I think I really need to figure out a way to, a way to do this without the, like, actual, like, expression tracking, like, on the face and whatnot. Why did I do that? Because if I do that, there's another program I can use that doesn't do this. And also the, I find the expression tracking here is sometimes a little weird. But the challenge becomes, like, actually needing to not get hit. Like, then I need to press a hotkey or something to toggle it on and off, and I'm trying to think, well, what can I use for hotkeys when I'm playing a game that I have, you know, like, readily accessible to me? If I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, like, that's one thing. But if I'm using controller, and especially if I'm playing a game that has, like, all of the buttons on said controller mapped, then that makes things difficult. Honestly, it was a while ago that it was relevant, but that reminds me, like, that actually gives me kind of a reason to want that PS5 Pro controller that they announced a while back, like, the one that was stupidly expensive and had extra buttons on it. Because that actually probably would, solve my issue there, if I've got some extra buttons that I can press, just to toggle some expressions. Alright, yeah, take that crane to the face, bitch. Yeah, that's definitely a safe thing that X did.
I thought something like this might happen someday. This time, I want you... If you equip this, you will equip this new ability and board the captain.
Is that what it's called? The Edge controller? I thought it was just like a PS5 Pro controller or something. Okay, we kind of went through that, but this is kind of your standard body parts. Just reduces damage taken by half. Very, very nice to have. I am going to follow him here because I'm pretty sure down in one of these ditches, I don't know which one, there is a rare metal. Oh, hey! I got that one. First try. Good. And now we can just go back to the lab. I can only assume what Catherine does for... Yeah. Oh, I actually didn't want to go stage side. I want to see what those... Yeah, because, like, this one's... Usually when I do that stuff, I do, like, click left stick or click right stick, and it's just, like, here it's not viable. Because, in a lot of games, it's not viable, because, you know, L3 and R3 are being used. Life bottle full. Fucking hell, can I not find a goddamn sub-tank? What the hell is weapon charge? You know what, I'll take the life bottle just in case. Oh, metal discount. That one's actually probably good to grab. Actually, that one's good to grab early on if you're, yeah, I'll grab 2 of those. If you are, like, intending to get 100%, because then you can, you know, do things cheaper. I think this might be, like, one of the last stages where Axel is even remotely useful. Yeah, sure, Axel. Wait, what? The $300 controller? What? I thought like the, yeah, definitely not the PS5 one then. Like the one I'm talking about was, I think it was maybe like 100, maybe 120. So the gimmick of this stage, because every stage has a gimmick, is this ride armor. And pretty much just seeing how far you can carry it through the stage, and the further you carry it, the more things you're able to get with it. I'm gonna pop out here real quick, and I'm going to copy one of these guys, because they are actually spike immune, I think. Oh yeah, $200 is way different than $300. Okay, is it maybe not spike immune? I think it might just go through small holes. Whatever. What the hell was that jump? Yahoo! And these are some of the trickier jumps you gotta make with this, over spikes, and yeah. Ah, what riveting gameplay. Yeah, Axel can shoot infinitely when he's going into a wall, and so you just kinda do that. Yeah, stick drift sucks total ass. Yeah, the other strat, which is a little bit more fun for that, is to use X with the equipment that I've got him in, and just use that, like, just use his really powerful rapid shots to destroy things. Like, just destroy everything. Yep, there's a capsule over here, and it just decides, oh yeah, no, we don't need to scroll the camera. Yeah, foot parts eye. So, foot parts eye, you jump higher. That's not going to be the major use for them here, though, because upon doing that, you'll notice I start to glow slightly, because I'm using all of the eye parts. So now I have full Icarus armor, which allows me to do this. And so I get access to a screen nuke now. And that's very nice. Yes, big boomies, not just the kind in Jake Cyber. I don't trust shit, so we're hopping out. And we're doing this again. Because I don't trust when they have the, when they just have something like that. I was like, oh no, it's just this that was over here. Haha, no, psych, it was an important thing. I also think like this, this down here almost looks like something where it's trying to indicate. Yeah, well, I got a big medal for that. And down here, I can actually do an Axel. Pick a number between 1 and 3. 2. Yahoo! Hit. Okay, so I don't want to go down there. Kind of want to go through here first and clear out some guys. Turn that on. Yeah, this is definitely a crystal wall thing. Ah, come on. Do I have a Switch? Yeah, I do have a Nintendo Switch. I have sold my soul to the big M. Okay, now we'll try that. Never mind. Whoops. That wasn't the button I intended to press, but you know what, it worked. Yes, I do play Pokemon as well. Yeah, you really gotta mash for this. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the tricky shit right here. I think I just gotta take it. Nope. No, fuck! Oh, X, you just screwed me. Okay. So, what you're supposed to do there is use the prickle barrier to go through the spikes, and then you can kind of follow the suit. And at the end of this, there's a rare metal you have to be in the suit in order to grab. Nope! Well, there goes the suit. It is technically possible to take that all the way to the boss. What the fu- Damn, Axel, you just got your ass kicked! Yeah, so that, that snowballed way the fuck out of control. And that was unnecessarily long. Giant panda.
Did you know that the earliest form of rocketry was missiles used for war?
Ah, yes, big Zen war panda.
Destructive inventions like that are what has brought the world to its current state.
Is that what you Mavericks believe? What Sigma believes? But that's...
I know what you're going to say. You think that idea to be maverick. That's why we are forced to fight, you see?
So this is the guy I was talking about before, where his invincibility attack is like literally just a punch. I'd actually use a weakness on someone for once. Got me hit. That punch hurt, but it's just a punch. And he down. Happy New Year, Christmas. Yep. Yeah, it is now New Year's for Jake. He is in the future of 2024. Jake's in the future and he's going to get older while we're staying in the past and we're going to stay Babs. Yep, absolutely worth it to stay Bab.
That looked like a heart.
Okay, so what items did I get for X there? They are, like, the discs you get are color-coded, so you do get some idea of who they're for. I got Weapon Converter, I don't need that. Double Barrier. Double Barrier is actually not bad, but I don't need it. I'm just going to get Life Up.
Good work out there, X. Zero looked awfully down in the dumps.
Oh, Are you worried about him, Lair?
Yeah, he's kind of pissed over the whole trying to
No.
take over the world thing.
Not really. As an operator, I'm just concerned about the overall welfare of the team. That's all.
That's all.
Zero's been used before by Sigma to create a virus. He's upset that his data was used in an attempt to destroy the world.
Yeah, I mean, I have no plans on getting any bigger.
Oh my.
2024 ain't gonna change that. Mentally gonna stay bad.
He shouldn't blame himself. The problem's already been solved anyway. It seems Sigma may be involved in this new threat as well. Zero wants to take care of him for good this time.
Alright, we don't age forward here, but we age backwards. Okay, actually I do need Axel for this one too, but... yeah, we'll just stick with... Because I always need X, because I need to grab the armor parts. I wish that other people could grab them for X, and it didn't have to be X himself that grabbed these, because then you could actually not include him on the team and, you know, do like some teams as Axel and Zero. But with the way it's designed, if you need to grab, like on your first playthrough, there's no reason to not go as X. Oh, thank you for this sub, Font!
For Fonty_ just subscribe.
So the gimmick of this area is stealth. A thing that I am not good at. And so we will just pretty much ignore it. Unless, you know, aside from the sections where we absolutely have to. Analog stick is really good for this. Just, you know, to let Axel kind of wave his arm about. Oh, also he gets a flamethrower now. That's kind of sweet. Whoops! I forgot about that. Oh, and a grenade launcher. I got a grenade launcher from the panda. Oh, right, I actually need to, I need to copy those guys. Yeah, great alarm there. Super useful. It's me, just a normal guy. Doing my normal things. Don't worry about it, go back to your post. Okay, so now we switch over to X. And wouldn't you know it, there's a crystal wall thing to do here. This is why I like going and getting crystal wall first thing. So not only was that there, we also do this. Need to power up this generator. And so now in the stealth section that's all in the dark, we turn the lights on. And that turned on a couple other things as well, and is necessary for getting some medals. But it's also just nice for invalidating challenge later on. Normally you would need 0 for this, but I have X's high jump, and so I'm able to grab that without 0. So, how you guys doing? You just running right in here, getting the shit blasted out of you? You know, because it worked so well for the last guy to try it. I don't know about you guys, but my thumb's getting tired. Let's see, and then through here. Is it here? Nope, one more. Ouch. So normally this area would be shrouded in darkness and you'd have to worry about stepping into the spikes. and this guy would be the only thing lighting it up. Yeah, we don't gotta worry about that. Well, time to say goodbye to our set bonus. Okay, yeah, body parts H, not great. So, body parts H are a slightly different take on... Okay, wow, you're not even going to give me... Okay, there we go. On how to do damage reduction. Basically, weaker attacks like from smaller enemies just don't even damage you anymore, but otherwise it offers no damage reduction whatsoever. The set effect for the H parts, the Hermes armor, gives you an ability that drastically increases the effects of all your armor pieces, which translates into you being literally invincible. Well, you know, except from like pits and spikes and stuff. But like enemies can't actually even, like their attacks don't even do any damage.
Hey there, X. Looks like you.
Why do you sound Western?
We're not Mavericks. Are you making weapons?
Oh, that reminds me, I should play Red Dead Redemption on here at some point. I also got Cyberpunk, and that's one that I kind of want to stream as well. There's still a lot of stuff that I actually wanted to stream this month, but just didn't really get the time because of everything that happened.
Dark Mantis, your actions are those of a maverick.
There's a furry mod for... Okay, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I absolutely want to do it. I want to play Furry Punk 77. Or 2077, whatever. Will you stop? Mantis, you jackass? A breach! Ow. And double attack. Okay, one more Maverick left to go. I don't think I have any backtracks that I really want to do. Shadow Runner. Sounds a hell of a lot more badass than it actually is. What did I miss? I thought I... Okay, well, I got a new weapon for Zero. Huh, what did I miss there? I swear I got everything. I guess not. Okay, whatever. Let's give you the D-Glaive. And we're also going to give you a life up. And that ate pretty much all of our money.
Looks like there's only one Maverick left. Could this be the last?
And I'd save the best for last.
It's been a long time since they've gotten their hands on Lumine. The elevator seems normal so far, but that's just making me more nervous.
Just try not to think about it. We've come this far. Let's just take care of that last Maverick and move on, okay?
You're right, Axel. There's no time to be worried.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, what do I actually want to set here? Yep, just want to do this again. I want to go with X, and then Zero, I think. I think we're pretty much done with Axel. If that feels mean to him, well... Sorry, Axel, but it is. Axel is not bad on this stage. But like, so this is how you do a ride chaser level. Oh yeah, I can dash. Because here I switched to Zero, and Zero's shooting out sabers and whatnot. Oh, that button doesn't actually do anything. Okay. So X gets a charge shot. Zero gets these wide shots here, which are very powerful. And Axel just gets rapid fire by holding down the button, which is useful, but yeah. X does not get the effect of his armors here, unfortunately. You can also like slam on your brakes and send those guys flying ahead. Usually they slam into some other guys. Unlike the last bike stage, there are collectibles both once we get off the bike and while we're on it as well. I think there's one while we're on it. But I think just one. Maybe. I honestly don't remember. We'll have to find out. There we go. I think that got him. Oh, meow meow as well, asks Blue. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Sorry if I got it wrong. Okay, so now we're on to the second half. Yeah, again, the charge shot can just, like, plow through these guys. Just destroy them. So pretty much your strategy here, especially when you're doing, when you got that big guy to fight, because he will come back, is just to charge shot him until you can get in close enough to smack him with Zero's attacks, because those are really, Ustolfo. Okay, that's how you spell it. Or pronounce it, rather. Thank you for the help. Pronunciations get really tricky. I don't remember if there's a rare medal. No, I guess there isn't a rare medal in the actual bike path. There really could have been in that path there. I mean, that would have been good design, I think. Okay, let's let Zero heal a little bit. You can sneak a shot in on him when he's doing that. Ah. Remember, you do lose speed when you get hit, so getting hit does adversely affect your DPS. Not. Ah, damn, X is hurting. I actually really desperately need both X and Zero alive here. Like, I will use items to keep them alive if I need to. Okay, good, good. They're both alive. They're both alive. That is, like, absolutely 100%, yeah. Yeah, Zero's shots are shorter, but stronger. Short-range melee fighter, you know, that type of thing.
Go for it.
Yeah, there's some really specific crap that you need. And yeah, it's so this is this should be the head parts for Hermes armor, which is my quick charge, which yeah, you're gonna see. These are full charge shots. I am just firing them off like nothing. Okay, and then we're also gonna
Go for it. Throw that switch. Here I come. Leave it locked. Here I come.
yes! Normally you need Axel to do that, but if you do that little trick there where you keep switching back and forth, it extends your jumps just enough that you are able to make it over there without Axel. Which is really good, because otherwise you would need to come back here, because you would need all three characters in order to grab that, because you need 0 to get up there, you need X to actually claim the thing, and yeah, you would need Axel to glide over, so... I don't like that sort of design. Like, I'm okay with backtracking, but I really like when you give us the option to not backtrack by being able to plan things out, or by doing cool tricks.
We intend to fix this. It's too late, X. You and your puny maverick hunters have lost.
Yeah, just look how powerful this is. I can charge up that laser before it's even done firing. Oh, it's snowing now. That's the thing that he did as his desperation move. Didn't work, huh? Yeah, the audio dialogue in X8 is decent. It's inoffensive. X7's I think is still like inoffensive, but still like bad. It's just dull. No one put a lot of effort into it. And unfortunately, it's not as fun as the like X4 voice acting. It's not bad fun. It's just it's bad boring. Okay, chip development. That was something for 0. That gave him shock absorber, which is good, but not something that I need right now. Yeah, X-Command mission is alright as well. I generally think X8's quality is a little bit better, but I think they use the same voice actors, so... I think it's just, in X8 they had a whole lot less to say.
There's no doubt in my mind now. This whole incident has Sigma written all over it. Where is he, anyway?
It's obvious that Sigma's involved, but things are bound to be different this time.
Oh, got a bottle time. Thanks, 0.
It doesn't seem as if he's controlling these new Mavericks like puppets.
Hey, Wolf. Yep, I am having fun. My face tracking is really good. I'm a little bit curious as to what exactly you mean by that, like the quality of the face tracking or the quality of the model.
They all seem to...
I mean, but anyway, thank you.
Him.
No, either way.
Do you mean copies of Sigma?
I'm not sure. So
and welcome back,
all the
Glimmer.
sets attacked have been related to the Jacob project.
Glimmer's one of the few that can claim that they are clean. For now.
Huh? I'm picking up a transmission.
Sigma!
Long time no see, X.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Don't.
Ah, God, I got an itch!
It'll all be over soon and we'll never have to meet again. All the primitive space development of your world now belongs to me.
What? Space?
That's right. Our future lies in the sky.
I would actually think probably not. Granted, I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. So this could just be, someone not knowing what they're talking about. But the Earth and the Moon aren't always in perfect alignment. So if you were to have it connect the two, I don't think the orbits would work because it's orbiting around the Earth. I don't think the Moon's not always in the same place. So how would you be able to build a straight tower from just there to the Moon? You'd have to stop its orbit.
If you stop to think about it, it makes a lot of sense. Space development and the emergence of new generation Reploids aren't unrelated.
So, it's causing these new generation Reploids to go Maverick,
huh? Thanks, Pearl, but I got the edge taken care of.
You can't let him get away with this.
Of course, then a new one's gonna pop up, but, I got
Sigma's
it.
transmission was disrupted by the orbit of the satellite. This is lucky. The elevator is still functional, so we can use it to get to him.
Okay, so yeah, giving him the head parts is well worth giving up Giga Crush.
Roger.
Well worth it.
Let's do it. Ready.
Sometimes it is probably it's okay to swap out the I may swap out the leg parts for the blue ones just simply because they're the increased jump height when you don't need it to collect stuff is a little bit annoying, I think. Oh, by the way, Zero has different weapons. And the glaive here works fantastic just because it gives him longer range. He doesn't really have a close-up hitbox, but he does, yep. So he also gets Big Hammer. As you can imagine, Big Hammer does smashies very well. Boom. What I do like is, depending on the weapon that Zero is using, it will affect his techniques. The one that affects the techniques the most is the Knuckles here. Well, you see, this is now a downward kick at an angle rather than... Yeah. Man, that guy just got destroyed by this thing. This soundtrack here is a banger for sure, though. How do I get the rare medals like the one on Bamboos with the right armor? So I did go over this when we went to them. Essentially, you need to have a prickle barrier and just kind of follow after the right armor. Unfortunately, I fucked it up. It's really difficult to do. So don't feel bad if you fucked it up, but you do need a prickle barrier to do it. What do I think of what they did with Vile in this game? I think it made sense enough to bring him back. It's not like it's the first time they've done that, and I think for what was kind of building to a climax here, that was a decent time to do that. Crinkle barrier, what? Yeah, again, D-Glaive works really good for clearing these guys out. Ooh, you don't want Zero to die, though. I think it's Squeeze Bomb that hurts you. No? Well, Shadow Runner can do it. Oh, over Prickle Barrier. Okay, that makes sense. If it doesn't crinkle that much, you might need a change. Though generally, I'm not a big fan of like this stuff that's like really crinkly. A, because it's not very discreet, and B, because it just means it's really plasticky, and I prefer cloth backed. So, yeah.
You're struggling awfully hard for a world that's doomed.
Ah.
So, it was Sigma pulling the strings the whole time, wasn't
Oh my god, yeah. I'll rip you to shreds! Yep.
The orbital elevator, the energy, the space minerals, the rocket data, the route to space. The thing that's allowed this world to survive this long is ours.
I don't care what you plan to do. I'll put a stop to it no matter what.
Drift Diamond! You can't hurt me, I'm covered by the power of winter. Yeah, wow, finally has a freaking health bar. This would actually be where I would want the Shadow Dash. Because it does help here when you're otherwise dealing with some things that are difficult to avoid, and you can just dash through them. But Vile just kind of does this to artificially extend the fight, because he's a jerk. It's only appropriate that X finish him off. Well, X and Zero, but, you know, I'm playing as X. And I still get a big shiny medal. Yeah, thankfully no collectibles in the later levels. Okay, I'm gonna save. Just in case.
Vile. Sigma. Just like old times.
Zero? Does it remind you of the virus?
I do wish there was an autoplay for this. That'd be nice.
To use me to destroy the world. That's why I've got to find him and turn him into a pile of molten scrap. Be my navigator. Help me find that maverick before he fulfills his plan.
I mean, since Zero was insisting on it, I guess we can select her as a navigator. Yeah, I'm gonna switch my foot parts in.
Let's do it.
I'll give it a shot.
Thank you!
Ah, thank you for the follow, Cody!
There's definitely something evil in here. It must be Sigma. Everybody be careful.
Great advice. Yeah, moving a bit faster is preferable to jumping higher, and again, Shadow Dash is a good thing. Hey, it's Boss Rush! We did pick the boss analysis, so, you know. Hi again, Amelia. Trying to remember, I think it's this one. Yeah, so that's his weakness. Good, I would hope that you would be educated. I try to do that, actually, when I stream these games. I try to make sure that I'm imparting some sort of knowledge about either how the game is played or about how the lore of the game works. Ah, motherfucker! What the hell is that you even hit me with? Doesn't matter, you dead now. 28 minutes. I wonder if we can finish this game by then. I mean, we'll definitely finish before my midnight. My midnight's not for, like, several hours. It's 4:30 here, so... Ah! Don't do that to Zero! This is fun, huh? This is your idea of fun? Getting your ass blasted? No one respond to that. Yeah, the extra movement speed does help you. Uwu is the appropriate response to that, just gonna say. That's definitely appropriate for that. It's Christmas! It's snowing! And Thunder Punch.
Your turn!
It's using Shoryukens on me! I play X2, those are lethal! I am small, yes. Oh, that would have been so cool if that killed him. Instead, he got killed by that. How disappointing. The smallest you can think of. Alright, it's time for KFC again. I mean, it cooks itself. But you know what? I don't really want to eat it right now, so let's put it in the freezer. Just waiting for you to do something here, buddy. Just think of how crispy it'll be when it's frozen, though. And I said when it's frozen, not after it's frozen.
Got this one!
Yeah, great place to use that, buddy. Would have been kind of cool if he died by his own attack, but no. I do like that there's at least some indicator of what boss is in what portal. So this one's interesting. Man-O-War's weakness is Crystal Wall. Zero's manifestation of that ability is his saber now reflects projectiles. Therefore, Man-O-War is now just like straight up weak to Zero's saber. It's kind of hilarious. I kind of wonder what they're saying, but I also don't care at the same time, so it's a fine balance. It's pretty much, like, otherwise pretty freaking impossible to hit him with Crystal Wall. Like, there's an attack where he swoops down that he could be hit with it, but it's still, like, it's a little too conditional for a weakness, in my opinion. Alright, who's left? Oh, we haven't done Sunflower yet. Is this Sunflower? Sunflower and Pandemonium. Oh, and this guy. So this is really cool. His shell that he was searching for the whole time last time. Yeah, I could just completely destroy it. Jake's from the future. He's older now. Yeah, the black hole here, I don't know what it's called, Squeeze Bomb, but whatever, does good at removing his annoying projectiles. And he gets hit by it, too. The charge of Squeeze Bomb is kind of like nothing. Oh, right, I have to be on the ground for it, don't I? Yeah, basically all the charge does, like, it doesn't do any damage. It just clears all projectiles off the screen. What a letdown. You know you've failed when the charged version of your weapon is less powerful than the uncharged version. Like, has less utility and less functions, and just, yeah, why would I ever charge it? It makes no frickin' sense. Alright, crash course, everyone. How do you take out a plant? Can you... Apparently... Well, you're supposed to use a missile to take out greenery, but I kept missing. Man, this plant has way too many invisible frames. Oh my god, why am I now thinking about a dating sim where you date plants? There's one where you date birds. I'm sure it exists somewhere. I mean, there's enough weird shit. Ah ha ha ha! Oh yeah, that was awesome. That was well timed. I can't believe I got that first try on that. And there we go. All right, one more. Time for some pandemonium. Yeah! You're on fire! Yeah, Charge of Melt Creeper is literally just, oh hey, it's front and back now. The charges are just as underwhelming as the weapons. Yeah, burned your butt. Aw, I was just coming in for a hug. I don't know, Kobold. Might be classic projection. That's what it sounds like to me.
Emergency.
I mean, we're just used to seeing that kind of thing. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of it. Just keep moving. Oh, she never... What did I say? Okay, so, like, just keep moving, but when I say keep moving, I mean keep dashing. Yeah, there we go. That did it. That did it. That's what I meant.
Warning.
Ah, it's under my eye again. There we go.
Sigma?
I shall allow you to call me by that name.
Ah!
Sigma.
You're totally a copy, aren't you?
Plan to take revenge on every Reploid? Every human? In the entire world? You're completely mad! I'm putting a stop to this right now!
Put a stop to what? We already control the moon.
God, look at his mouth movements.
That old world has decayed and rotted. I will usher in a new world to replace it. But before that, X, perhaps it's time for our final showdown. Bring it on!
I'm trying to remember what his weakness is here. And I don't really feel like fucking around to find out. Don't! It burns! Hey, you know, he can control the moon all he wants as long as he doesn't send it crashing into us in 3 days. I don't know. Have you heard of cone rains? Those are fantastic. Yay! What is the strongest form of Sigma? The one from X5 is pretty intimidating. And can really fuck with you if you're not prepared. But I think the one from X3 probably has given the most players trouble. Okay, let me make sure I got all my retry chips. We'll take another pickle barrier. The pickles will protect us.
I'm picking up multiple Maverick signals on the moon's surface. What is
I'm sorry, Jake, what's that? What are these that have just popped up? They absolutely exist in 2024.
I think it's Sigma.
How can you tell?
I can sense it too. It's him.
I mean, he comes back all the freaking time. We're used to it at this point. That's why he turned into a new generation Reploid. Dilly.
Well, this is it. Sigma, I'm coming for you.
Jake, you think 2024 is bad? 2025, I've glimpsed the future. 2025 is nothing but cones. Nothing but cones as far as the eye can see. It's a glorious future.
Let's do it.
Yes! There's no point in using a navigator here. They, their transmission range doesn't extend to the moon. Bing! Yeah, fine, it can be the year without frogs, but it's gonna be the year where all frogs are replaced by cones.
So, you still refuse to give up your struggle, huh?
Who the hell are you to talk about struggle? You keep fucking coming back, and I keep kicking your ass.
As long as I'm standing, there's hope.
Frog cones, cone frogs. Remember, I have photographic evidence that Jake's VR chat model loves frogs. They found a frog plush and it just can't get enough.
Last possible moment and have a little fun with this.
Yeah, he's up there really high. I find it weird that we get like a final showdown with Vile and then just, oh, he shows up here again. Like, what the actual hell, man? There we go, that takes his ass out. Is it possible to replace the main 3 models with custom ones? Probably, like, just technically. I sure as hell don't know how to do it, though.
Go for it!
Yeah, that actually was nice and useful there. It is really nice for absorbing their shots. Now, if we could just stop with the frickin' laser. Whoops, spikes. Yeah, there's spikes everywhere here. Get used to them. Nothing but spikes as far as the eye can see. Whoop, whoop. Yep, this is another stage where just be patient and mind the spikes. I don't know, Zero, that's kind of low effort. What you mean to say is when you fall into a pit of spikes, that the situation took a sharp turn.
Warning. Warning.
Welcome, Maverick Hunter. It's good to see you again, X. Our meeting was fatal.
I probably wouldn't really go for that, actually.
Right now. The time
I
has
need
come
furries
to
instead.
usher in a new age, and you,
I mean, oh, okay, yeah, robo furries, but still, I don't know, some things I just don't like to mix, you know?
Your dedication to what you refer to as justice is what first got me thinking. I realized the imperfection of this world and decided I must change it.
Don't blame me for your insanity, Sigma.
It's too late, X. The gears are in motion. There's no turning back now. My children were the ones, X. The new generation.
You had children? Who the hell would fuck? Never mind.
My children are responsible for the development.
Stop saying
of
that.
space, mankind's lifeline.
Children? What are you talking about?
The Jacob Project. The program that gave birth to the new generation Reploids. It was all my doing. The world that was birthed by that plan rightfully belongs to me. Now, X, you will be destroyed along with the rest of this decayed world. Bring it on!
Bring it on, motherfucker! Yeah, they're really taking advantage of the fact that you have an air dash from the beginning, which I like.
It's all over!
Now you're in for it.
Yeah, now you're in for it, motherfucker.
This is for
He is weak to the light. He's sending Saturn's rings at me. You're the weak one, motherfucker. I'm kicking your ass. Only fitting to finish it off like this. Though, where the hell did the audio go?
impossible.
Oh, and Pearl, my answer was I don't really like to mix things like that.
The old world.
And also, I'm definitely not going through the trouble of getting those models actually made. I also couldn't tell the difference between them walking and slow clapping.
Am I okay? Of course.
They absolutely could have been slow clapping there.
Now that you've defeated Sigma, I suppose you're satisfied. Thanks to you, the plan has gone smoothly.
But Lumine, weren't you just used by Sigma?
Used? I don't think so. You see, he merely helped my plan along. The new generation Reploids have been awakened, and the new world is at hand.
Yeah, like, actually freaking plot twist. Sigma's not the final boss. That's super rare for this game series. Like, super rare. I had an idea for, like, a way to, like, give Axel more purpose in the story, and it absolutely requires Sigma not being the villain, but, like, X and Zero thinking, yeah, it has to be Sigma. It's always Sigma. Sigma's behind everything. Because Sigma is always behind everything. Yeah, so they'll use everyone's desperation attack now, but they won't be invincible for most of them. So you can still hammer away. Lumine, stop! Hammer time. For this one and for the snowflake one, though, they're still, I'm assuming the fire melts the snowflakes? I think they also take on the weakness of the boss that they're using.
Here I come!
Okay, well that didn't work as well as I had intended. Zero took quite the hit there. Oh well.
Don't tell me you've gone Maverick too.
Maverick? You don't really think that's the case, do you? That's why you can't finish me off, right? You don't have it either.
Oh, you know what? Hold still, and we will finish you off. That's what I'd like to say. I mean, come on, why are we not finishing her off for him? I actually don't know. I think Lumine is kind of like gender neutral. But that's why we're not finishing them off, apparently.
Do you
Or
understand
why are we not? I don't know.
Copy chip? Sigma? Does that mean that I'll go nuts like he did?
Sorry, but prototypes like you don't have the specs to cause something like that. Besides...
Cookies! The only truth. Well, also cones. Cookie cones. Cookies shaped like cones.
He rebelled against your world, but he had his reasons. The rest of us knew...
Oh, yeah, no, like, he killed millions, but he had his reasons.
This decision to wage battle against the old world was made consciously. In other words, we possess the power to go Maverick at will. X, do you really have what it takes to stop us?
Konukis galore!
Tools of the humans, tools of the old world. You think you can stand up to those of us who have evolved this
Jack,
far?
have you ever eaten candy corn? Because they may as well be called candy cones.
The world is changing. Therefore, it's only
Meanwhile,
natural
Lumine is just over
evolution
here, like,
take its
laughing
course.
like an actual villain.
Now line up to be exterminated.
Well, we need to send you a bag of candy corn then.
Don't let him get to you, X. He's the enemy.
Enemy, ally. This issue isn't so black and white.
I mean, Lumine is kind of right here.
Reploids along with humanity.
This isn't just a black and white issue. This actually is, oh shit, are we in the right?
nature of their existence
But
is
Axel's just
also
like, no, they're the enemy, kill
You
them.
are not needed in our new world.
I mean, granted, yes, they probably do need to be stopped, but...
Babble all you want. But we're not gonna let you get away with this.
Right, yeah. Glimmer, you weren't in here for this, but we were talking about candy corn earlier as far as, like, a form of edible cones, and, like, it actually came into question whether or not candy corn was considered food. I thought you'd like that. Yeah, Happy New Year, Amelia! Yeah, the boots are really gonna help me here. Yeah, there's only so much damage I can do to them at once. They really did not want you to get overzealous with applying damage. Probably because, like, really powerful options exist. Yep, Happy New Year to everyone who's in 2024. I'm still in 23. Ouch. Once again, the laser kind of screws me over. Ah! I might... Yeah, let's use one of these. Wait, you don't recover red health? What? That's really dumb. Alright, whatever. We're in final phase. Oh, I see the bottle time, but I'm gonna have to wait on that. And good way to finish it. You know what, Jake? I should get a water bottle shaped like a traffic cone. You'd love that, wouldn't you? And that's the last of my water. Which is fine, because that was the ending.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Alright, come on. There we go.
You may have defeated me, but it's too late to stop what's all.
I don't know. That might help.
I'll take on plenty more like you.
No more distractions.
You really don't have a grasp of the situation, do you? Oh well. You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, that's true. Glimmer's got a point. That face, though. Tentacle monster!
Axel.
X. Status report.
This is X. Axel has taken damage, but he's fine.
Thought I heard someone trying to come in.
We're headed back now. Awakening. That's how Lumine described it. He said this was evolution. If he's right, then what are we doing?
I don't think it really made, I don't think it was a good decision to have Axel unconscious for the ending. Because, like, there's a lot more insight that they could have given, and they could have characterized him more, but no, just haha, lol, he unconscious.
What Lumine was saying a while ago. Well, don't let it get to you. Just becoming Sigma could hardly be called evolution.
That flip of the hair there.
Anyway, X. Even if we Reploids are destined to join the scrap heap when that evolutionary step does come about, we still have to fight, not only against Mavericks, but against our own destiny as well.
And that is Megaman X8. The, unfortunately so far, last game in the X series. We're really hoping for an X9, but, yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like they may have kind of written themselves into a corner. There are definitely ways that you can go from that, and some people do theorize, due to Axel's ending, that either he actually isn't okay and, like, dies after that, which is why he's not featured in some, like, timelines that are post X series, like Axel's, like, never mentioned. So they kind of either theorize that he didn't survive that, or in Axel's ending, it just kind of zooms in on him and shows, like, a little shard of presumably Lumine being slipped into his little head gem there. And so, like, people theorize that maybe he kind of went a little nuts and kind of became Lumine 2.0. So, I mean, we don't know. We don't know, because X9 doesn't exist, and, yeah, they've never exactly been too clear on what happens. So, yeah. Anyway, looks like someone needs to do laundry, so I'm going to end off the stream there. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone. Have a happy new year and all that stuff. I'm so glad we were able to reach not only 1,000 followers, 1,001 followers, actually, But 100 subs. Thank you all so much for that. It means a bunch. So here's to a good 2024.